Today I'm predicting match week 8 of the Premier League. And before I start, could you like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you for doing so. We start this match week with Arsenal top of the league and Chelsea looking to leapfrog them, hopefully, if we get like 10 points. But anyways, and the first match is Nottingham Forest against Chelsea. This is a match that could get Ange sacked. And Nottingham Forest, they're at home at the City Ground, and I do think this is going to be another loss for them, with Chelsea riding high on the momentum against the Liverpool match where Aston Villa scored in the last minute. I think we're definitely going to win this Chelsea, and it's a match that Chelsea really has to win, and they really need to win, and they will win. And I feel like, easy win for Chelsea. And if Ange gets sacked, there's reports that Sean Dyche will take over. And I mean, what a regression. No offense to Sean Dyche, the reason I'm saying this is because he's used to managing relegation ridden teams, and Nottingham Forest went from European football all the way to a manager who's used to having teams with relegation, in the future. Anyways, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Chelsea and Nottingham Forest. I think it's going to be easy. Chelsea win. I think we're actually going to win 3-1 with Chris Wood scoring, and we'll have Chelsea winning. We're gonna have Estevao with 2 goals, and we'll go and have a Chalobah header. But one thing you gotta remember is an upset could happen. You know why? Because Enzo Maresca is actually banned, and that ban is actually ridiculous for some reason. He celebrated too much, and they sent him off, and he got red card. He got suspended for 1 game. Quite stupid. I still think Chelsea are good enough to win this match, but there is a big chance of an upset. But I still think Chelsea will go out and win this one 3-1. Now, the next match. We got Brighton and Newcastle. Newcastle at the Amex, and I think this is a match that it's going to be a tough match, and I feel like it'll end 2-2. Brighton are a strange team. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really bad. Not just this season, since they've been in the Premier League. Since, they've started becoming upper mid-table team. And they're really strange. And I feel like it's going to end 2-2. And you're going to see Voldemort scoring. You're going to see Anthony Gordon getting a goal. And you got Brighton. You got Yakubu Mensah. I think he's going to get a goal. And we can have Danny Welbeck. He's still playing for them, I'm not sure. Anyways, we'll have 2-2, and I feel like it'll be a great match, and it will end 2-2. And I feel like both teams won't be happy with the point, but I feel like it's the most deserved with these two teams. And what do you guys think of this match? It's going to be like a real tough match. Really, it's not one-sided, both quite equal. Let me know. The next match is Burnley vs Leeds. This is, you could say, already a 6-pointer, because these are two teams which are probably going to get relegated. Burnley more so than Leeds United, which is really strange, because Burnley, they won the league, I'm pretty sure. No, Leeds won the league, but it was tight, on the last day. But Burnley, they should be doing much better. Out of all the 3 promoted teams, I thought Sunderland would be the worst, but currently they're doing the best so far. And I do think that it's going to be a really tough match, and I think that Leeds are going to win this. I think they're going to win this 2-1. You got Anthony scoring for Burnley, and you got Leeds United scoring. And to be honest, I don't know who's going to score for Leeds, but I think they're going to score 2. I can definitely see them scoring 2. I think it's going to be 2-1. But you got to remember, Burnley are at home, but I think Leeds United will pull this off. Or Leeds could be like, okay, we're just going to settle for the draw, but I don't think they will. There's a chance that they really got to go at Burnley, go and get a result, and then go home happy. And whoever wins this are really going to have some momentum here. Serious momentum, I'm telling you. Now, the next match. It's going to be Crystal Palace vs Bournemouth. This is the match. 2 teams which are one of the most informed teams in the world. Bournemouth actually in 4th place. And this is a team that I really love, Bournemouth. I'm a Chelsea fan, but, I don't support Bournemouth, but I really like Bournemouth. And Antoine Semenyo and Iraola. I mean, such a great manager with a great player, and he'll probably end up, if he wants to obviously, end up as the next, I'd say, Arsenal or Man United manager. And that's up to him, obviously. But anyways, that's why I think. And Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, Oliver Glasner himself has done excellently here. And I mean, he's literally beaten the champions, Liverpool. And those champions were supposed to win everything this season. But, right now they're not. And Chelsea beat them, world champions Chelsea. Anyways, I think Bournemouth will win this one, because I just really like Bournemouth. And Semenyo's going to score, obviously. And you can have, who else is in their team? Evan Nilsson, he'll get a goal as well. And I feel like it'll end 2-1 with Yeremy Pino scoring for Crystal Palace. And by the way, what a signing, and for the great price as well. Yeremy Pino was a great value for money signing. And you guys let me know. This is another tough match, and I feel like probably the most equal-sided match with the Brighton Newcastle game. Let me know, what do you guys think about this match? Next, we got Manchester City versus Everton. I feel like this is a match that it really depends on how David Moyes is going to play, but I think it's going to be a Man City win. And they haven't been the best, but Haaland, he's been unreal so far, and he's definitely scoring 2 at least. I'm telling you, 100%, he's going to get 2 goals, and he's just a great player. He's absolutely going to demolish Everton, and I feel like it'll end 3-1 with Grealish getting a goal for Everton. He started great, and one more we'll put in for, I don't know, Mamouche, or Jeremy Doku. It'd be a great game. It's at the Etihad, so Man City have home ground advantage, but with like 10 fans, do they really? I'm just joking. And then we got Sunderland versus Wolves. It's gonna be a really great match, with Wolves being literally the worst team in the Premier League right now. They've literally got 1 point, I think, and they haven't won a single game. This is another match where I think Sunderland will want to, will need to, everything. Basically, Sunderland are gonna want to win this match. If they can win this match, then Wolves are in real trouble, and Sunderland are really looking good. This is a match they kind of have to win, because you're not going to get much easier matches than Wolves at home. But this is going to be at the Stadium of Light, and I do think it's going to be a Sunderland win, and I think they'll win 1-0. And actually, no, sorry. I think they'll win 2-0. And I feel like Mendes, he's going to score. We got Thiago scoring as well. They get 1 each, and I feel like it'll end 2-0. Then we've got Fulham and Arsenal. A great match, and this is a match where I see Arsenal winning, because Fulham, yes, they are at home, but Arsenal have just started really great. They haven't conceded much goals, and I feel like it'll be another clean sheet and another 3 points and a 2-0 win. You can have Saka scoring, you can have Gyökeres scoring, and I feel like it's going to be another routine match, a routine win for Arsenal. Then you got Spurs and Aston Villa, and Spurs are at home, and Aston Villa, they've just started getting good now. But I do think Thomas Frank, with how he started with Spurs and how he's doing with Spurs, he's just going to carry on, and I feel like they're going to win here 100%. I feel like Thomas Frank is just a great manager with how they're playing. I think Spurs will beat Aston Villa, and I feel like they'll probably win 2-1, we could say. And I feel like Travis Simmons will get a goal here. And we can have Kulusevski scoring the other. And for Aston Villa, why don't you put in, if Watkins still playing there, Watkins, if not, Morgan Rogers. And I feel like it'll be another win for Tottenham, and they're seriously looking good for maybe even a title challenge, but definitely top 4. Then we got Manchester United versus Liverpool. This is the match. It's at Old Trafford, and so it's at Anfield, and it's the match to be at. This is a team which is, they're both teams who have gone really bad right now, and they've really got to up it this season. This is a match that they both need to beat each other, they're bitter rivals, and I feel like with Anfield home ground advantage, this is a match Liverpool needs to win, and once they do win, they'll be back on track. And Man United, they have absolutely no chance. I don't believe in them at all. I mean, they'll probably hope for a draw, but I do think it'll end, let's say it'll end 4-2 for Liverpool. You've got Salah scoring. I feel like Watts will get his goal here at Anfield, and then he'll be hailed as a hero or something. And you've got Salah, you've got Watts scoring. Another one we'll put in Kirkish scoring, and we'll put in Isak scoring. And Man United, they'll get 2. They got 1 from Mason Mount, and the other from one of their centre backs. Harry Maguire, if he's still eligible. He might be suspended, I'm not too sure, but he'll score as well. And I feel like it will end 4-2, and serious pressure really will be mounting on Ruben Amorim. What do you call him? Slot. I mean, I think it's a match he has to win. If he loses this, just leave, get sacked, bye bye. And I feel like Liverpool will definitely win this match. Then we got the last match. It's on Monday. It's Brentford versus West Ham United. West Ham United are home and home ground advantage. With the new manager Nuno, I think they're gonna win this one. And Brentford, they've actually started really good. They performed above expectations. Everyone thought, including me, they'd get relegated, but they've done pretty good. And I think West Ham United will win this match. And it'll be a tough match, but I think they'll win 1-0. A Jared Bowen goal. And I feel like he'll win. And that's that. What do you guys think? Could you like, comment, share, subscribe? Thank you for watching. Let me know what your thoughts on the matches. You think my predictions were good or delusional? Let me know. Thank you for watching, guys.